Sprite Castle. Sprite Castle. Sprite Castle.
Mr. Rob O'Hara.
Sprite Castle.
Gonna need a microphone for this show, turns out. How's everybody doing? Yeah, the weather forecast for today was 106 degrees Fahrenheit, and I thought, what a great day it would be to buy some cookie dough, put it on a metal sheet, and put it out on the dash of my car and try this experiment that I have seen other people do, which is cooking baking cookies on the dash of your car. I got to tell you, 106 degrees. Yesterday we hit 110 degrees, which was a record. It's never been 110 degrees on July 19th in Oklahoma. So today they said it was going to be 106 degrees. I put the cookies on the pan and put the pan on the dash. I had to work, so I had stuff to do. And what I was not aware of is that a cloud cover rolled in. So far, I think the high has been 98 today. It's the one time in my life where I wanted it to be 106 degrees. This is not something that I go around hoping for. I don't go around hoping that it's going to be 106 degrees, but so the cookie dough looks almost exactly how it looked when I took it out of the refrigerator. They are still little squares of cookie dough sitting on a van dashboard. Now, let's go look at the 7-day forecast. Let's pull it over onto this monitor. Oklahoma 7-day forecast. Channel 4 usually has a good one. Let's see what we got coming up here. Look at this ridiculousness. Now it's only going to be 99 tomorrow, with a chance of rain. My cookies. So now here's the question: do I pull the cookies back in? Do I bring them back in? Now, number one, let me just tell you this: I am not afraid to eat raw cookie dough. This is not the face of a man who's afraid to eat raw cookie dough. But now it's like 102, 104, 103, 104 next week. But now it's 99, 100. It's stupid. 99. 100 is my cutoff for working on the van. If it's going to be over 100, I don't want to go out and work on the van. So the van's just kind of on hold for a little bit. But I can go out in the workshop and work, but the workshop doesn't have air conditioning. I've got a big shop fan out there which just blows around hot air. So what's the point of that? But yeah, if it's going to be over 100, I don't want to go outside and go work on the van. So, but 99 tomorrow might be a day to install my fan. Yeah. So now, I mean, here's the thing. I have actually said this. I prefer cookie dough to cookies. I would rather, if my wife buys one of those frozen things of cookie dough and it's got 24 little squares to make cookies, and she's going to make cookies for the wife or for the kids and for me and stuff, I say give me my 6 squares and then cook the other 18. Leave me my 6 squares and I'll just eat them as cookie dough. I'd rather have the cookie dough than cookies. But, so I'm not afraid of cookie dough. It does not scare me in the slightest. All this bull honky about, you're going to get salmonella. I've never got sick in my entire life ever from eating raw cookie dough. But, as he says, but. This is a City Bites cup, which I like because it almost looks like the 80s. What was the artist in the 80s that painted all the those paintings of the, was it, I want to say Nigel? Is that right? That's probably not right, but that would do all the paintings of, everybody had those posters that would have like an outline of a woman, and then it would have neon lines and stuff on it. Kind of looks like that. But anyway, I'm not afraid of eating cookie dough right from the fridge, right to the mouth. Doesn't bother me. However, I've never eaten cookie dough that is sat inside a hot van. And that's what worries me. That's the concern. Can I like what's that gonna do to that egg? What's that gonna do? Let's see the latest. I think I already posted this for my oh no, I got an updated picture. This was taken at 4:07. This is after the cookies have been in the van for 5.5 hours. I mean, that's not very good. That's after 5.5 hours. I know, C-dubs. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking, you know, if it's in the fridge and it goes right to the mouth, I think you're okay, you know. But I mean, I feel like any kind of food that's been sitting on the dash of a car for, you know, I mean, by the time I'm done streaming, 8 hours, 10 hours, or whatever, I think I don't know if I should eat them. I think I'm gonna have to. Man, I don't want to throw no cookie dough away. I'll do it. I just don't want. I just don't want to do it. All right, let's get over. Let's get some. This is probably not the right size. Let's figure this out. I was going through and organizing discs. Discs from my personal collection from the 80s. And I have certain areas of the discs that I look at. You know, like I always look at the early ones up to 100 or so. And then I always jump to like the 300s or so. But there's just, you know, or like the 400s and 500s. There's just areas that I don't seem to look at. So I think I'm going to look at here. Let's just jump into the old collection. I don't know what we're playing tonight. Let's see. The 8-bit guy did a test. What would be done first? Cooking an egg outside versus retrobriting a C64 case, and the egg won. You know, I don't know what everybody's opinion of retrobriting. It seems to be it's one of the, you know, it's one of those things that I don't necessarily have a strong stance on. I know a lot of people have strong stances on them, but I have an old Mac Plus, and let's see, there's a bunch of, I mean, a lot of these discs are just junk here. Looking for something that has good stuff on it. There's this BBS stuff. There's another, there's a term program. What is this? BBS documentation. Who wants that? Not me. Cracker Jacks. 159A is Cracker Jacks. 159B. Oh, there's a couple games on here. Let's take a look here. I got somewhere around here. I mentioned Retro Bright on Twitter one time, and the company sent me a I don't know where it's at now. Nope, not over there. They sent me a tub of Retro Bright, and I was going to use it, but that was around the time that everybody was saying that that it was basically the same as, like, you'd get almost the same effect for putting things out there, out in the direct sunlight. And so that's what I tried. I took my Mac Plus and I just went and put it out in the sunlight. I looked at the keyboard and the case, and they were about the same color. And so I took the keyboard and I left it outside for like a day and a half last summer, and it worked. It worked. I just left it out there. Just put it out in the sun. So if it wasn't, if it wasn't going to be, if there wasn't a chance of rain tomorrow, I would do that on, I've got one or two other things. I don't mind it. I don't mind the yellow look, to be honest with you. This is elevator action for the Commodore 64, which I'm sure I've played, but it doesn't ring a bell. I played the arcade game a lot. Elevator action is the first arcade game I ever bought. Literally the first arcade machine that I ever purchased. All right, let's see what we've got here. Well, so far, I don't love the controls. What was that? I mean, the first time I run into a guy, they're going to kill me because these controls, I can't even go left or right. Yeah, I know a guy was going to shoot me. The timing is very different than the arcade game. Well, let's just get out of here. Can I just get out of here? It's hard to tell. Oh, okay. You can have one bullet on the screen at a time, it looks like. I'm looking for the doors, and I don't see doors that are different color, just like in the arcade game. Oh, there's one that's flashing. Oh, I just died. This is terrible. Yeah. I might, when you said you didn't like the yellow, I didn't know if you meant in the game or the retro writing. I don't like either one. You know what? There's certain things that I don't like it on, that it bothers me, and some that it doesn't. Okay, so when you're walking and press the button, you jump. When you hold still, you shoot the world's slowest bullet. Okay. Oops, mistimed that jump. I saw it. Just mistimed it. Oh, right in the nose. Yeah, this is not great. I'm probably going to play the arcade version here in a second. And you can't duck under the shots? I'm not a fan of the music. Copyright Taito. Taito America 1986. Well, it seems like for the most part you could just kind of bypass oh, there's a right in the my Achilles heel was literally my Achilles heel. make it pretty difficult to dodge shots, to dodge bullets. Look how excited I was to get killed. This is not great. Not great. You know what? Let's see how easily we can switch over to something here. Cha-cha-cha-cha. All right, let's try this. Let's check our volume here. There we go. All right, let's get our controls all set up. This is a little better. This feels familiar. So, as the story goes, when I moved in with my wife, she had a mobile home. She had bought her mom had bought a mobile home because she was going to college, and and then I moved into the mobile home. And so once I was in the mobile home, I had a place to put stuff, which was better than a crappy apartment. Nobody here. Ha ha! Surprise! And so, I was gonna try to squish that dude. And so, anyway, I was looking through the newspaper, this is how we used to buy things. This is before the internet. We used to look through the want ads. I was just looking. I don't even remember. I would always look through the electronics because you might find a computer or a video game or, something. Who knows, right? Oh, get him. There you go. I didn't even have to work for that one. And anyway, in the classified ads was elevator action arcade game. And I believe, this is going to be taxing my memory, but I believe it was $150. And this would have been, when would this have been? 1994. Boy, I don't like the timing of that. And so, I had a Nissan hard body truck. My car had died. I had a Ford Festiva that the timing belt broke on. The timing chain broke on, and it broke the cam. Broke the rod, the camshaft off in the engine. And so I took it to I didn't take it anywhere. I called a mechanic, and they told me that it would cost me, that there was no saving it. That it was going to cost me about $1,500 to replace the engine. And that the Blue Book value on the car was about $650. And so there was no saving the car. The car was garbage. Hey, Texas Foosballer. No, this is the arcade version of Atari. So I had this pickup that I was borrowing from my dad as my daily driver, and I had $150. I was delivering pizza for Pizza Hut at the time, and so I always had $150. Delivering pizza was the greatest job for a dummy like me, because every night when I came home, I'd have like $50 to $100 cash. Oh no! Don't jump! Oh no! Yeah, I knew I was in trouble. I always had cash. I always had tips from delivering pizza. You know, I gotta go get that other one. And so, anyway, I went to this dude's house, and he had his entire garage converted into a home arcade. It was the first home arcade I ever saw. First one I ever saw. And if you're on that escalator, they can't shoot you. But I timed that so poorly that I almost died. And so, anyway, he had like all these different games. He had Popeye. He had Donkey Kong. He had all this stuff. And I was like, man. And he said, yeah, man, these games aren't worth anything. Nobody wants them anymore. And then he sold one to me. He's like, these are worthless. Give me your money. And so I bought Elevator Action. And I was living in a mobile home. I didn't have an arcade room. I didn't have anything, you know. And so my wife wasn't home, and so we had these like wooden steps that came with the trailer. They were just terrible, and I moved them, and I backed the truck up to the front door, because the bed of the truck, when it folded out, was the same height as the floor inside, right? And so I backed the truck up. I should have seen that guy. Do I got one more guy? Oh, look where I put me. That was convenient. When you get down to the bottom of this one is when it starts. The bottom of level 2 starts to separate the men from the boys. I guess it's more appropriate, I should say, to separates the adults from the children. That would be a better way to put that. And so, like right now, it's going to get hairy. Oh, now I'm stuck. Now you can tell what I'm thinking. I gotta stop talking for a second when I start thinking. You've got to kind of balance between those. Oh, no, no, no. Alright, let's get that dude. You really shouldn't balance the middle in between those, because you have nowhere you can't move up and down like that. Oh, that's gonna be it. Phooey. I know, this is the only game I'm good at. Well, because I own the arcade game for so long, right? In fact, so anyway, our home digital. Let's go here. Let's go to arcade. My machines. And so I moved this arcade game. My wife, I think she probably did know. I like to tell a story like she didn't know. She probably knew that I was buying an arcade game. But I took this machine and I moved it into, while she was gone, she was out doing something. I moved it into our dining room. So I moved the Elevator Action machine into our dining room, and I don't think I had it on here yet, but before she got home, but this is like the first day that it was there. And then before she got home, I put a potted plant up on top, up right up here. And thinking that maybe she would notice, or that might be a good way to display it. And it turns out she did notice. She noticed that there was an arcade game in our dining room, but she didn't mind. And so anyway, I think I mentioned this, though, that I had told Steel Rat that this game was for sale, and he said that he would pay half. He would pay for half the game. So technically we both owned it. And then I think when I sold it, I kept all the money. So I probably owe him $75. But anyway, so that was the first arcade game that I ever owned right there, Elevator Action, which was in, if you look at the cabinet and everything, it was in pretty good shape, you know. There's a little bit of wear on the paint right there at the right there on the Taito logo. But other than that, man, the paint's all there, everything. That was a good looking machine. What game am I the best at? You know, none of them. Not really. I'm better at the ones that I played a lot just because I own the machine. You know, like I said, I owned this machine for several years. So especially when I only had one machine, I got to be real good at this. If you like hearing stories about the arcade machines I owned, got to check out my podcast, Cactus Flax, which we will be doing an episode for this month. I don't know what game I'm up to on Cactus Flax. We'll find out. I'll find out when you find out. I'll find out the day before you find out. Couldn't quite outrun that bullet. Had to duck, dodge, parry that one. I have never played that game, and I could honestly say that there's no game on the NES that I would say I'm good at. I was okay at, I played a lot of Super Mario Bros. 3, but I didn't even see that guy. Shot me right in the back. What kind of spy ethics is that? Shooting a dude in the back. Twice in a row. That was terrible. I really wanted to get to level 3, but now I'm not even going to get to level 2. You know what? One game I would say that I used to be really good at is, oh gosh, what's that stupid wrestling game I always play? What is the wrestling game? Why am I drawing a blank on that stupid wrestling game that I always play? Let's see. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, you know, Twitch is funny. What is the high score? 30,000. I'm going to try that. I'm playing with the keyboard. I'm not going to give any promises. I would do better with a joystick on this one. The Insane Warrior. The trick to this game, there's anybody who's ever played it for more than 5 minutes knows there's some pretty repeatable patterns. And the key is that, I mean, as long as you remember that this game is drawn like a three-dimensional game, but the game's engine thinks of it as being a two-dimensional game. So you can just move up and down just slightly like that. And as long as you don't get greedy like I just got. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's a little too early for that, but. Try one more. Yeah. Down, down, up, 2, 3. Do, 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 do. All of these wrestlers, of course, were all based on real wrestlers, and not necessarily the wrestlers that I thought they were based on when I was a kid. Like, I always thought this guy was based on Kabuki. Now he'll duck. Watch. Oh. Let's see if we can get it close enough. There we go. Oh boy. Now we're gonna have to do another round of that. So punch, move, punch, move, punch, punch, punch. Now we should have him in our grasp. Try one more round here. Nope. So now we need to do it a little bit closer up here. Let's just drop him. Now we should have him out long enough that we could get a few jumps in. Easy as pie. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Coco Savage, with the word savage misspelled. That was always something that bugged me even before I was a writer. I'll try to get over here near that. Oh. Gotta watch this guy. There we go. Not ready for that damage yet. Now the only way out of this is you could kind of do that jump where you both fall and take some damage. Not a fan of it. I should have enough time now. Let's drop a few body blocks on him. Might be too early. Yeah, that's what I thought. Come on. Don't blow this already. Alright, we're going to do it again. Yeah, as long as I can get it before he does. There we go. 3! Do, do, do. Alright, number 4. The Piranha. Or the Piranha. It's not spelled right either. Now this guy's got some cheap moves. And this guy will try to throw you right out of the ring. You don't want to get out of the ring too much in this game. He'll also do this thing where he picks you up and like reses your ears. So we're just going to wear him down like we always do. So if you can punch, move, punch, move, punch. Then on that third round. Oh, there you can see old. Never really fully understood what referees were for in professional wrestling. Is that enough time? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I think we might have it. It's a fast pin in this game. Do 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 do. Now it's a Golden Hulk, which I always thought was Hulk Hogan, but I guess it's a combination of Hulk Hogan and some other guy. Now, actually, unless he gets you out of the ring, he's not really a problem. He's not as hard as those other guys. So what we're going to do, yeah, see, he'll start doing that, and he'll throw you right out of the ring. We're just going to wear him down with a couple of these attacks. We'll do our normal punch attack. Oh, he does the reverse. Don't throw me out now. I think I'll just fight you here. So punch, move, punch, move, punch, punch. I didn't time it quite right. But, oh, look. So we gotta get back in. We don't have time for that. Punch, 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 punch. Alright. That might be enough time to get up here. Yes. So as long as you can get your 3 jumps in off of this. So there are 5 opponents in this game. That's the 5th opponent. And he was the title holder, so now we have the belt. And the high score when we turned it on was 30,000, so we've already got the high score. But I forgot what the world's record of this is. But when I see the world's record, I always think I could probably do that. I think the world's record. I mean, because now what you're just going to get are the same 5 opponents, but just in random order. So it just shuffles them up. But it's what you can't, like, you can't make too many mistakes. If you make like 2 mistakes, like this is really my 2nd mistake. Sometimes we can recover. Now we're gonna have to do this move that I don't like doing. Yeah. You just don't get that many mistakes once you have the belt. Game's a little bit more unforgiving. We're gonna do it way over here by the turnbuckle. Yeah, I might be in trouble here. Yeah, it's hard to get your right angle sometimes with the keyboard. Oh no, don't throw me out, dum-dum. Come on. We got this. Oh, now when the music changes, we're in trouble. As Darth Vader looks on, we got Darth Vader up there, Bruce Lee, Stevie Wonder. Why is Stevie Wonder the crowd of wrestling? I think that's supposed to be members of Def Leppard up there. Who else is up there? Popeye's in there somewhere. Hey, Picard. I think it's early or late for you, brother. The Piranha. Again, these guys start getting into modes where there's just no room for error. It's not quite, the game's not quite at that point yet, but it will get there very soon. There we go. This is where I want him. Get him over here by the turnbuckle. There's Bruce Lee right there. Darth Vader. ZZ Top. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to pin him. Will that be the mistake that cost me the belt? I don't know. Could be. That's choking. That's not allowed in wrestling. Come on. Whee! It sounds kind of like it. Yeah, I like the goofy yell better. Like, Golden Hulk is back. He wants his belt. He can't have it. We've got it right here. I am the champion. I already took the belt from the old Golden Hulk. An easy start. Get a couple kicks in. No, don't throw me out of the ring. Don't throw me out of the ring. I'm out of the ring. I like that cameraman down there. How about this? Oh, I tried it too soon. Come on. Don't throw me out again. Oh, come on now. Don't do that. It really wasn't very well planned on my part. I am one mistake away from death. But we're going to try it right here. One, two. Oh no. That's bad news right here. Oh boy. Oh, lucky. We got one chance right here. Yes. This is a close one. This was a slobber knocker, folks. Where's the boat and Aaron? I need my announcers in here. Yeah, so basically he just filled the score up. So as you can see, I mean, you can really play this game forever as long as you don't make too many mistakes. 11 hours. I could do this. I'm not going to tonight. Don't get your hopes up. I know you were like, man, I'm going to sit here for 11 hours and watch this guy play this game. We're going to get back to Commodore games here in a second, but we just got on a little sidetrack. No, don't try to pin him. Karate master is bringing his skills out. I'm taking a beating now. Oh no! Oh no! Bad news. Oh. See that? I had to itch my nose. Oh no, 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 it's bad. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't think I was getting back up. And now I'm definitely not getting up if he gets me again. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, the karate master is he has shown his mastery of the karate arts. Oh boy. So since we got the belt, we get these cool credits here. Shows some of the highlights of my matches there. There's when I hit that guy. Coco Savage. There's when I threw Golden Hulk. I don't think I ever threw Golden Hulk. There's Karate Master. There's me getting the belt. I remember that just like over yesterday. Oh, I didn't know you got extra letters. Why do I gotta put all these spaces in here? Can I just hit? Nope. Can't hit any other button. Gotta put them all in here. It's alright. He was the greatest. For a minute. This is another arcade machine I owned. In fact, we're going to leave this here. We're going to leave this here. This is not a good picture because this actually was a snapshot from a video. I couldn't find any digital pictures of this actual machine. Let's make that a little bigger. There's my old Mania machine, which I will give bonus points to whoever can tell me what kind of cabinet that is. You might not be able... I think you should be able to tell from that picture. I'll give you a hint. It is not Mania. Mania was in a generic wood cabinet. I'll give you all 30 seconds to guess, and then I'll tell you. So far, the guess is nobody knows. It is not a Raiden cabinet. It's older than Raiden. I've got 10 seconds left on the clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Incorrect. That is a gyrus cabinet. I don't know if you could see the smooth edge right there, where it comes all the way down on both sides. But this was an old gyrus cabinet that someone said, this would be better with a wrestling game. I paid $35 for that game at an auction. And was pleased as punch. Was super happy to have it. Alright, let's get back to what were we doing? What is the world? Why'd you guys let me sidetrack myself? What else do we got here? This all. I vaguely remember this game. I remember not being good at it. I think you pick up flags or something. You get it all. This is the full package podcast here. Whatever the Patreon people want. If they want heavy breathing and slow talking. Today we're going to play video games. This was... I loved skateboarding so much that I would get any skateboarding game and play it. But this was not a favorite of mine. Alright. You're going to hear that tune a lot. That'd be a good ringtone. Alright. Alright, so up is kick. And then we've got that kind of... So we've got turning left and right. And then we could kind of jump. You can't go up a curb like that. I don't know if you could jump up a curb or not. Let's try. Nope. All right. So this is a... Well, you have to be going a certain speed to get off the curb, too. All right. So the goal is to get all these flags and not run into people. It's kind of like a weird... oops. Exactly. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. You gotta be pretty quick to react to the cars. There's not a lot of reaction time built in. Oops. Although, oh, I gotta go get that flag up there. Oh, I wasn't going fast enough. And I'm sure not going fast enough now. Doesn't really, the music doesn't match the gameplay. There's a drunk dude. Gotta have drunk. You always have to have some drunk dude in your game. Uh-oh. So the problem is you gotta, you know, it starts you so close to the curb that you can't do anything. Mariachi guy. Let's take a look at the pedestrians. There's our brake. There's our kick. All right, now how do we get up here? Oh, is there a little... No, I thought there was a ramp there. Oh, there we go. There's a hole in the side. I mean, what a dangerous... See, this is what happens, though. Like where I'm starting, I can't turn without moving. And the minute you hit... I wonder if I can hit the brake and turn. Nope. There's just not enough time to do it, so... You would have thought whoever played... I mean, I ran into that bug in a minute and a half of playing this game, so you would have thought whoever play tested this might have tried that one time. I feel you. It could be a mariachi guy. Also, our dude is... our skateboard is wearing a... looks like a golfer's visor. Oh, right into the pedestrian. That's a good move. I wonder if somebody released a version of this with some cheats. Oh, here we go. All right, I'm going to try... Oh, okay. Woo! I do remember liking that... the way that you turn is almost like the surfing in California games. It's like in little increments. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, got that. Whoa! Random dog on the loose. See, that guy's not drunk. He's just looking for his dog. Oh, now I'm out of time. Wow, this game's brutal. Yeah, that does kind of look like Johnny Bravo. Hey, man, I'm just walking on the sidewalk here. Watching out for skateboarders. Oh, there's different levels here. Look at this. Average skater. Oh, this is, I don't know if this is difficulty or different levels. Let's find out here real quick. I see a dog right off the bat. Why does that car look like a big mouse trap? Okay. Oh, I missed that flag, didn't I? And you can't hold down the button to turn. You have to tap it every angle. Like, okay. I was trying to do like a U-turn. Alright, I should have enough. Nope. It's impossible. Oh, this is good. Yeah. That's just going to start me off there every time. It's like it was made by skaters instead of people that knew how to program a game. Not that I'm bad-mouthing my brethren. Oh, here's my board truck settings. Here we go. Tight, medium, or loose. Here we go. Okay, let's make them loose. Time limit. Now I see. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, no. Well, I just gave myself a super short. Oh, well, I can turn easier now. Oh. It's not really, I don't understand what the advantage of jumping is. To be honest with you. Like, you can't jump onto a curb. You can't jump over the street grate. I'm thinking maybe I can jump over a car. And then my board would go under, and then I would land on my board. But it's not useful for avoiding anything on the... Oh, Johnny Bravo got me. And then his dog got me. I think this might predate bin folds. Alright, I want beginners, loose trucks. Alright, here we go. Oh, look, yeah, this gives me 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to beat it. Oh, those trucks are loose. Do you see how fast I... Oh, come on now. Oh, boy. Well. Bye-bye. All right, let's see. Where were we? I think we were somewhere in the 300s about. Let's take a look here and see what we've got here. Just kind of looking through some random discs. These are all going to be terrible. I just know they're going to be terrible, but let's take a look at them. Let's see. I vaguely remember the game Robin Hood, but I remember not understanding how to play it. So I think that's what we're going to experience right here. I don't. Oh, Zonox. Is that how you say that? Zonox. Not Xanax. That's different. Zonox. Zonox was the company that made the double-ended Atari 2600 cartridges. Now, this is not the same Robin Hood that I was thinking of, but this one doesn't seem to be... Oh, geez. I was just picking up my joystick. Like a Robin Hood's like squatting in thought. He's like, well, should we save some gold? Oh, we shot each other. That's the way it goes down in Sherwood Forest sometimes. Sometimes life is a draw. This is like Discs of Tron, except for not being good. Ooh, there's some dudes. Haha. That's exactly what this is like. It's discs of try. Oh, I can't shoot straight up. Why is it not letting me? Oh, maybe I'm out of arrows. Maybe I shouldn't have shot all my arrows. Oh, is that a pile of arrows over here? Or is that a tree? It might just be a part of a tree. I'm dead. Your rating is stable, Sweeper. Yeah, Spike's Peak. Ghost Manor, that's right. Yeah, you know what? I've never run across one of those double-ended games in the wild, you know? I've definitely seen them and stuff, but... and then this doesn't do anything. It just... like, the whole game is dead. It just says, nope. All right. It taught old Robin Hood a lesson there, didn't he? International basketball. This sounds terrible. Let's see what this does. This Galaga is going to be awful. Not like that. There's that great remix, the Arlisoft remake. Yeah, I think that was a pile of more arrows. I just needed one to end my own suffering there. Just fell on my own arrows. Copyright 1983. Oh, I've seen this. Hooray, hooray, we like basketball. All right. Somebody put a lot of work into that. All right. Let's see. Oh, I'm the guy that just did the foul. That's me, the weightlifter, the black belt weightlifter. Oh, I guess that's why. Oh, I could jump. Oh, I seem to be stuck on a two-player game, but that's all right. We're going to take it to the hoop anyway. I'm going to win 2-0. Nope. This is kind of like playing basketball with a volleyball on the moon. Throw the ball to me there, Wilbur. Take it to the hoop. What happened? I lost the ball. Foul him. Shoot it. What happened? Maybe I'm going the wrong way. You know, the graphics aren't bad. We've got some quarrels with the gameplay here. So I'm switching between joystick ports. Maybe I am going the wrong way. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, I have played basketball. I'm just confused. Give me the ball. There's no, like, steal button. Well, you just kind of run into him. Should I be going the other way? Let's go the other way. All right. Go! Oh, now I'm the other team. I'm controlling the guy on the other team. I'm always on offense? This is weird. This is weird. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, now I'm these dudes. Alright, pass me the ball. I mean, I wouldn't call it action packed. You want to pass that to the other guy? It's like I'm a guy on both teams. Like right now I'm this the black dude in the purple outfit, but when I hit the button I make a guy on the other team jump. Alright, well now I'll just go over here and score this way. Take it to the hoop. That was a good shot. Whoops. The Upper Memory Block podcast was a great podcast. And I wouldn't have started if it was still going. Oh, I just shot it. I just shot it from out of bounds. If that podcast were still going, I wouldn't have started Like a DOS. So, I'm a dad. We're all dads. They ain't gonna starve. You just lay out a box of Lucky Charms and they'll figure it out. We used to have a local commercial thing that would come on at 10 o'clock and it would say, "It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your child is?" And I remember thinking, what horrible parent doesn't know where their child is at 10 o'clock? And now my kids are 17 and 20. It's 10 o'clock. I'm like, I don't even know. I don't know if they're in the house. I don't know what room they're in. I don't know anything about them. I don't know anything about him. That might have been too far of a statement. I just rolled back in my head what I just said. My daughter, who is going to be a senior in high school next year, had a band, some local, like high school band. They were doing like their drum corps practices or whatever, and then so she said, "Yep, it's from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m." I said, "Till 2 a.m.?" She says, "Yep." And I said, "Really? Are any adults going?" She said, "Yes, I'm riding with an adult." I think it was over at midnight, and then she said, "We'll be home at 2," but she didn't come in until 4 in the morning. And so oh, Jesse was over. Sorry, I'm trying to say people's real names. What am I doing? What am I doing here? To start Galaxy. This is Galaxy. Probably going to be, if this is old enough, it may be a port 1 type of situation, but we'll see here. Joystick. That sounds like me. F5, I guess. Yep, wrong port. Woo! Adam called it. There's that one Galaga that's in basic, you know, that has like really big sprites, like it's very pixelated, but it plays really good. I used to really like that one. I mean, these sound effects wouldn't get old at all. ready for stage 1. That's what I'm talking about. Now get down here. Can he hang on to his own ship until the bonus round? It seems unlikely, but we'll find out. I will say that, I knew it. I knew it. How many men do I have left? 0. Can't trick me. Not falling for that. You remember when you got, I remember when I got Space Invaders for the Atari, and it was like 116 variations of Space Invaders or whatever it was, and you were like, oh my gosh. Now the Space Invaders are invisible. Now the shields are invisible. Now the shields are moving. Now the shields are not moving, but they're not invisible, but the Space Invaders are. You're like, I can't believe they would program 116 variations into this 4K cartridge. I'll tell you what, it sure is nice once the kids are old enough to drive themselves and do things, because, man, there's, especially when you get 2 in high school and then they're just running in different directions all the time, that you want your kids to, oh boy. You want your kids to be involved in activities and stuff, but the old shuttle service gets a little old after a while. Hey, Drone Doctor. Yeah, yeah, there's too many of them on there to be Sprite, so that would be my guess. What is this? We're going off the deep end here with the deep. I don't have any recollection of what this would be. It wasn't awful. It wasn't terrible. I mean, that's the type of game, like if I were buying games and you go, oh, this is $5, I'd go, all right, I'd play that for a while. If you go, it's 50, then I would start second guessing my life choices. Raw Deal Incorporated presents The Deep. That's a nice simple little scroll there. All right. Let's get to the deep. Sentinel, new volunteer needed. Terror of the Deep. Can submersible beat Space Crystal Menace? And then that looks like... Oh, it's the Scottish Sentinel. So obviously you've got old Nessie there. Well, that's not a very flattering picture of Jackie Bassett. Just kidding. All right. Let's see what we're at here. What do we got going on? There's Loch Ness. There's a map. There's the lock. All right, let's get back into the other port here. Oh. All right. I guess those are little areas we're going to go check out. Oh. You know, I vaguely remember this game. I also vaguely remember I don't know how to do this. What do you think T is? Turn off that sound? No. All right, what do we got over here? There's a lot of dials. This would have been a good one to buy. Oh, F is fire. All right. Oh, I'm moving 2 hands. Look at that. All right, L. All right, what is L? I don't know. It seems like Oh, there's different. There's a bomb. These are different weapons. I'm guessing there's an arrow. Looks like a shock. This looks like a bomb. Seems like that somebody should have trained me before turning me loose in this. What is that? Air pressure? Did I just let out all the air out of the submarine? Oh, don't let the air out. Stop letting air out. It seems like, yeah, somebody turn off the pain. Turn off the pain. Ah! Seems like somebody should. I mean, it's impressive that they put all this work into this little interface down here. But
now what are you doing? Jack Flack says always keep your gun loaded.
The Green Bean Guardian. Does that mean you are a guardian made of green beans? Or you guard green beans from others? As if there is a alternate timeline in which green beans are highly sought after. French toast in his house! What's up, French toast, man? Oh, hey, what were you playing tonight? French Toast is rating with a Party 6. What were you playing today? I hope it wasn't this. The submarine came equipped with a pump for pumping up basketballs over
Jack
here.
Flack says always keep your gun loaded.
I don't know what this thing seems to be for. Psh, psh. Just to give you the full scenario, Loch Ness is on the loose in the Sentinel. And they have pulled a random guy, which is me, off the street here, and turned him loose in a submarine with 12 different things, none of which I seem to know what they do. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. I gotta... Is that Loch Ness Monster? Kill! Kill! Get the arrows. Oh, I should have shot him. Now let him go by. Oh, boy. I learned about my death in the newspaper. The Scottish Sentinel, latest total 10, Terror of the Deep. Stationary craft attracts destruction. I guess that's me. I was supposed to be moving more. And I paid the price. Alright, I have zero idea. This was the hard part about being a pirate in the 80s. Boy, you get these games. And you just be like, all right, look at that. I think S&P, this is salt and pepper down here. I can add salt and pepper to the ocean. Then you got this thing. This is the morphine injector. So, oh! I looked out the window. Oh no, get the bullets. Get the bullets. Shoot that thing. Shoot him. There is a wild octopus. I don't know if you see that. Get the bomb. Shoot him with the bomb. Nope. No bombs. Oh boy. More salt and pepper? Maybe it's just a dissatisfied diner. There's the arrows. I shot him in the face. Pocky and Rocky, that's a fun game. Yeah, it was the same way. I mean, we had, when I was younger, the only place to buy software was Toys R Us. And then my parents opened a software store, and then Steel Rat, who's in the chat tonight, bought games from my parents' software store, and then would let me copy them, and then I would upload them to BBSs. So really, as a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, that was all I was doing, was just torpedoing my parents' software business. All right. Oh, look at that. Boom. Look at that. I mean, if there's one thing we can all agree that's a good idea, it's shooting electricity underwater. Nope. Go back to that. Let's get our arrows ready. All right. Got that. All right. We have... Oh! Shoot that guy in the face! Okay, so this seems to... Like I can do this, but... It seems to affect those levels. I don't know. I mean, this is just a lost cause, but... This? More morphine? And the more morphine I use, the more giant octopuses seem to show up. Which is really kind of how real life works. Oh. Yeah, it was a great system. All right. Let's see if I can find... Open with... I don't know why it keeps opening to the wrong monitor. Here we go. Let's go over to... Here, this was... we're standing in the front of my parents' computer store, which was Yukon Software, and there was this framed out area in the middle, and this was the demo room area of the store. And so what we can see here in the back corner is, I believe this is our IBM PC Junior that we had. You can see that, in fact, I believe that's the little, it's hard to see, but there's the little cartridge port right back there. This was our Epson FX80 printer, which my dad had a switch box to allow you to switch it to the left and to the right so that you could use the printer on both. And then on the middle computer, you can't see the one on the far right. In the middle computer, this was our Franklin Ace 1000, which was the score. Franklin Ace 1000 was the Apple II, I believe it's Apple II Plus compatibles. So we've got our dual disk drive here, and obviously, as you can see, running on the Apple II here was Little Computer People. So my job in the store, quote-unquote store, not quote-unquote store, quote-unquote my job was I was allowed to sit in this area here and play games. By the way, this Leprechaun decanter is it's on the shelf above the Darth Vaders. It's right there. That Leprechaun decanter is right here in the picture. So this is the middle of Yukon Software. This is my mom hiding behind a plant for some reason. There's not very much interesting stuff in there. This is my mom behind the counter. Let's see. There's the window between the area. But if you look down here, you can see all kinds of boxes of blank floppy disks that you can purchase if you need some Maxell floppy disks. What else? This is a Craft joysticks. We had a few of those on inventory in case there was a mad rush in Yukon, Oklahoma for Craft joysticks. Let's see what else. Oh, now this is the goods, baby. My dad built all these shelves, and each of these sections, there's 2 sections in each one, was for a different computer. So the first section over here to the left That's as far as over as the picture goes. But all of this would have been, this is probably Apple in the middle here. I don't know. Can't really see. So this is a popular master type and print shop. You got to have print shop for every computer. What else do we have here that we can make out? I can't make out any of this stuff here. Copy 2 Plus. This is always a good idea when you run a computer store full of software, is to sell people copies of Copy 2 Plus. Amazing Paddles, which was a popular art program at the time. Got your newsroom. You got to have newsroom to go with print shop. And then down here, this must be the IBM area, because that is that King's Quest? What is that? Is that King's Quest 2? It's hard to tell. Bet we could figure it out from the graphics. And this right here is Stephen King, The Mist, which was a text adventure. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought this is 2. King's Quest 2. Hey man, thanks for dropping in. I would never pick food or pick my streams over food. No way. But you come in anytime, especially on Wednesdays, because that's when I stream. Then there's some other. I see Flight Simulator down here. Copy of Flight Simulator 2. Good stuff at the old computer store. And this is the last picture I have of the computer store. Stephen King's Quest. That's good. There's a lot to talk about in this picture here as we take our little break. So this was our computer store, Yukon Software, my parents' computer store. My dad painted this sign as a temporary sign on a 4x8 sheet of plywood, because they were going to put up a real sign, but the people never came and put up a real sign. So that was the sign that was up there the whole time the store was open. This would have been 1980. I keep wanting to say 85, but this is probably 86, 85 or 86. There's Yukon Software, some sign. Probably my mom probably cut out all those letters or got them from somewhere. But my sister and I, so after school, we would ride the bus and get off the bus and come over here to old Yukon Software. And then we would immediately go next door right here to this place called Video Rentals was the name of this place. And so I'm looking right here of what they've got here. It says coming soon, Witness, Back to the Future, and Once Bitten. So that's the that's the coming soon stuff. I wish I could make up more details about all those. I definitely know that poster. And then some really bad Mickey Mouse. Now this place right here, right when you walked in the front door, they had free popcorn. And so you got a free bag of popcorn for while you were walking around looking for movies to rent. And so my sister and I would go next door to Video Rentals and get the free popcorn. I would have been in 7th or 8th grade, and she was 3 years younger than I was. So we would go get our free popcorn and then walk around. And then later, they expanded. They bought the place next to them as well, and they put a indoor 9-hole mini golf course right here in the video rental place. And so my sister and I would go over there and get our free popcorn and then play putt-putt. And they didn't care because they knew we were kids. And then come back over to old Yukon Software. We also, around the corner, this is a strip mall that's like a L-shaped strip mall. We would also come over and there was this hamburger place called Big Ed's. And we've talked about Big Ed on the show before, but Big Ed's Burgers was over there. And Big Ed's had pinball tables. It had, I want to, one of them was definitely Pinbot. Is Pinbot? Is that the name? Yeah. And I'm trying to think of what the other one was. Maybe Hot Pursuit or something like that. And then they had 2 or 3 arcade games, and one was a Neo Geo. And one was Gyrus, and I don't remember what else was over there. But every now and then my mom would give us a handful of quarters, and we would go over there and buy they had like a large, like a 32 ounce, where you could get free soda refills. And so we would just go over there and play games and stuff. So this would have been mid 80s. This is 85, 86, something like that. Looks like there's a barber shop next door. I don't know, what does this say over here? There's a sign right over there. Barber and Style Shop. There you go. Anyway, old Yukon software. I miss it, man. I miss it so much. The only thing I miss are everything about the 80s. All right, let's get back. How about let's find a couple of more. See if we can find anything else on a couple of these discs. Again, these are old discs of mine from the 80s that I archived, and I haven't. I mean, of course, I went through them all at some point in time, but there's just a section in here that I just don't go through that often. So we're just kind of digging through. Let's see. There's Robin Hood. What do we got here? There's a couple of games. Let's take a look. We're at disc 309 in case I need to remember where we're at. Flight Path 737. I can't imagine we'll play that. Super Bowl 20. I don't know what that is. Wonder Boy, which I love. Let's try a quick round of Choplifter while we're here. Turner Fire. This is how I got my game instructions as a child. Joystick on port 1. That's where we are. Let's give it the old... The first sortie. I love Choplifter. Now, I was... before I had a Commodore 64, for a couple of years, I had an Apple II, and I've often said that the only thing that the Apple II had over the Commodore 64 was joysticks with 2 buttons. It was just so much nicer in games like Choplifter, where you could, one button would turn your helicopter and the other one would shoot. It was just so much easier. Whoa. Fancy meeting you here, sir. What I like to do is get as many people on board as possible. That way when I crash, I could kill them all in one trip instead of having to make multiple trips to kill everybody. Well, I just filled that guy full of lead. Sorry there, Ralph. I mean, anytime you dudes are ready. All right. Let's get back over here to the base. So at least we'll have 15. We'll have a score of 15. Whoop. French Toast, have you, and surely you've played this. I know you've played so much stuff. So now what you got to do, level 2, you got to wait for the old jet to show up. There he is. So you kind of, really, it doesn't, because it's a helicopter, I suppose, it doesn't matter what direction you're pointing. It doesn't really affect your firing. So now we've got the jet who will be coming in and launching missiles at us. We've got, gotta dodge those missiles. We've got these houses. Now we can blow up the houses ourselves to try to blow them open. The people will only come out once oh boy. Once the house has to be, the front has to be blown off the house. They won't just come out the door. They're like, no, it's a war out there, you nuts. We're not coming out there. Now, if you sit down there for a second, this guy's going to shoot me with missiles. There we go. Now the front's blown off the house. So on the top, you got 3 numbers. The one on the left is how many people you have on board. He's going to shoot me right with that missile. The middle number is how many people are left. And the right number is how many people we've saved. Oh, no. Oh, the number on the left is how many people are dead. So we got 17 dead. And there's just a total number of people. I think there's 64 people. So that would be the maximum score. So it's just how many of the 64 people can you take back to the base? So a perfect score would be 64 with nobody dead. Let's try to outrun that jet. Oh. There we go. And then you got to be careful because sometimes you'll land right on them. If you land on the people, you kill them. If the tanks will shoot the people, that kills them. If you shoot the people, that kills them. I thought he got me. Can we pick these dudes? Oh, now see, they won't get on because I'm full. I got 16 on board. See that middle number? I can only carry 16. So now, the problem is if you go too fast, that guy will do that. So you got to kind of... Oh, I got him. You see that? Don't mess with the choplifter, baby. All right, let's get down and get these dudes unloaded. This is actually running on a Commodore 64. And so the main difference is on the button, if you tap the button, then you shoot. And if you hold down the button, you rotate. So it's actually not a bad implementation. I mean, on the Commodore 64, or on the Apple II, it's a little easier with 2 buttons. But it's definitely playable on the Commodore 64. And this is also on the... It's big on the Atari computers as well. All right. This should be our last load of dudes. Oh, don't you shoot me. And there we go. Now we're dead. Third sortie. So on the first level, it's not really levels. It's just the first time that you fly out. The first time that you fly out, there's no enemies in the air. And then the second time you fly out, there are jets and stuff in the air. And then the third... So my score is 31 because I got 31 people back to the base. Hey, Petzel. Yeah, they did make an arcade version. I think this is one of those few games that I think started on home computers and then went to the arcade instead of the other way around, kind of like Load Runner and a couple other games. All right, so again, that middle number is how many people are on the helicopter. So this is going to be, you want to get as many as you can right now because there's no jets coming at you. Come on, dudes. All right, so we'll be full at 16. Oh, smash that dude. So we got 2 in the dead column over there. All right, so we'll fly over. So this is the first one. Again, no jets on the first round here. Let's get everybody out. You can blow your ship up by running into the ground as well. This is an international, where we're getting people back to the embassy here. All right, so this is what I like to do in this level. That's what I like to do. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I forgot I'd been. I'd shown the. Well, now you can't see any of the toys. Oh, jeez. That'll have to work. All right. So one thing you could do is when you see the jet. He's a bugger. You could change like going low to high or high to low. So like if you're up here and then when you see the jet, you could drop down or go up. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Yeah, well, we were showing some things on the top shelf back there, Petzl. So we had to. All right, well now we're back to level 1. Let's get back out here. Again, level 1's the easiest. Now, you might be wondering, why do I bother with these tanks? And it's because they're going to come. Like, if you don't get him now, he's going to still come. So you might as well kill him back there where there's no passengers. Oh. Let's see how many we can... All right. Let's get out of Dodge here. We got all 16. We're loaded up. Full capacity. Get to the chopper. All right, so now we're going to try my old trick again. There we go. Let's get this dude. See, the jet really stops you from just like flying at full speed, because then he shoots you like that. I've never tried this. Let's try this technique. We're just going to go like high to low. We're going to be like high to low, high to low. Can't stop me now. Nope, 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 nope. Watch out. All right. So now we gotta start watching. We're gonna watch for jets. See, he's coming that way, right? So we want to go scoot over that way. Let's just blow the door off this building if we can here. Get under those missiles. Come on, dum-dum. Oh boy. They're killing my dudes. Well, now I'm killing my dudes. Look at that. Killing them softly with my bullets. with my bullets. I killed them softly. Come on. I came over here to save you. One time, one time. Now I'm back again. Two times, two times. Where did the people... Okay, hold on there, Wilbur. You're going to get us all killed there, Fred. Don't be giving away the location. I like how they stop and wave, too. Like, dude, there's tanks, there's jets, there's missiles, there's fire. There's a helicopter that's been destroyed. Like, maybe don't just stand around and wave. Alright. I mean, if you haven't saved him in the first 2 levels, now you're in trouble because it's even going to be harder. Oh, Choplifter. Oh, Choplifter. That is Roberta Flack, Rob Flack. Let's do some Wonder Boy. I know how to play, and then we're going to take a look at we'll take a look at these other 2 games. We'll end on a bad note because I can't imagine they're going to be good. Anything that says flight or flying or I mean it just implies that I'm going to have to know how to fly a plane. Just doesn't seem like it's good. Also, I like what I called this disc, which was I mean, I was going through so many blank discs at the time in the 80s that I didn't have. Who had time to give each game a title that now my hair looks like Egon from Ghostbusters. What is going on tonight? Broken by Strider for Fairlight. Sweet. Always made you... It felt like you were like not 6 degrees from Kevin Bacon. Like you were 1 or 2 degrees. Like I was practically... I downloaded a game that Strider from Fairlight cracked. This is... I used to be good at this game. But... that was when I had all the stuff memorized. This is a game that requires you to press diagonal to jump. You can hold down the button to run faster. And there's a lot more rewards for going faster. The skateboard is Wonder Boy's version of the... oh boy. Oh. Uh-oh. We did. It's kind of the version of the mushroom in Super Mario Brothers. So it's kind of... the fire is an instant death and the snake's an instant death. I just wanted to show you what instant death looked like. In case you're wondering. This game is easier with a joystick versus a control pad, which is what I'm playing with. There's not a lot of leeway on those jumps. There's a timer. What did I... Oh, I hit the snake. Try this one more time. Now this frog is going to jump at me. I thought. There we go. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Do, 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 do. This level was always... Oh. I was going to say this level... Of course, I died right away. Let's try this again. The music does get a little repetitive, I'm not going to lie there. So this is like Mario's Fireballs. But you can only shoot certain things. So this is again kind of like getting the mushroom in Mario, but when you have the skateboard, you're constantly rolling forward. Thought I had it. Yeah. And the thing about this one is, if you watch, like the fire, or not the fire, but like the snake is not there, right? But then they just appear. Yeah. All right, let's just go. Got to make that jump a little better. Got cocky, kid. Do. All right, we're gonna try one more time here. Yes, that's right. I probably went 10 years before I realized that that this was an arcade game. I thought this was a Commodore exclusive title. All right, let's see if I can get past this and save my... Nope. I was trying to save. It would be helpful if I had my little hatchet tomahawks for that frog. Oh yeah, yep. And you know, I've talked about on the show, like being a Commodore kid, like you know, a lot of my friends and neighbors had Nintendos, NESs, you know, and so they would be like, "Oh, we got this platform game. What do you got? We got this platform game. What do you got?" You know, so when we did finally get one, I would just play it forever, you know, Great Gianna Sisters and Wonder Boy and all these. This controller, this is I've been playing with it. My DB9 to USB adapter died. And so I've been playing with this generic Super Nintendo style USB controller. And it just doesn't cut it on the diagonals. I gotta order me a new. You know what? With the next month's Patreon money comes rolling in after I pay for that new Lamborghini, I think I'll use the change left over and buy a DB9 to USB adapter so I can get my Epix 500 joystick back over on this and get back into some more authentic Commodore joysticks on this stuff. Copyright 1984 Flight Path 737. I mean, this just really feels terrible. I mean, it feels bad before it even starts, you know. The monster joystick one. I'll check it out, Tex. You like it? Does it support one joystick or two? Yeah, I got a stack of Epics. Actually, I've got a couple of Epic sticks still in the box. I found a guy selling either 4 or 8 of them one time. I don't remember now. I think it was 4 of those and 4 of the craft joysticks. And they were $10 each in the box, and I just said, I'll just take them all. So I've got like a lifetime supply. Let's do first sold. That feels like me. You must cross a mountain range 5,000 feet high. You have 3 miles of runway on which to land. Your landing may be a little clumsy. Yeah, I knew this is what it was going to be. And then I mean, I don't even see that I'm moving. You hear that? Reverse on takeoff. Oh, I guess that was the wrong thing to do. Yeah, there's 0 chance of us getting over this mountain or doing whatever we're supposed to do here. Yeah, that's just not happening. If you were scheduled for that flight, you might want to rebook, because that's not happening. Oh, so it's an actual, Sorry, I'm just scrolling back here. Yeah. All right, let's see what this Super Bowl is. This is probably going to take us out here. All right, the monster. All right, Texas, I'm going to look that up. Cracked by Mr. Z. That was back when there was so few people cracking games. There was just 26 of them, and everybody could just be one letter. A 2-button version with rapid fire on it. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, if I had that, I could use it for Amiga stuff, too. Super Bowl. Ocean Software presents Super Bowl 20, the official NFL computer. Hey, Super Bowl 20 was the Bears, wasn't it? It's the one time, well, twice, and 2 times in my life the Bears have gone to the Super Bowl. It is the Bears versus the New England Patriots. Let's see. It says 2 players. Trying to figure out if there's a way to make it 1 player. Not any of the function keys. Not the number 1 or number 2. There we go. I better get to be the Bears. Here they go. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Short pass. Oh my. So I've picked my play. I said I wanted to do a pass into that guy. And then it just ran the play. We are the Bears, shuffling crew, shuffling on down, doing it for you. We're so bad, we know we're good, blowing your mind like you knew we would. We didn't come here looking for trouble, we just came to do the Super Bowl shuffle. I'm the funky QB known as McMahon when I hit the turf. Like no one can. That was not my guy. I'm Samurai Mike. I stop him cold. Part of the defense. Big and bold. Give me a chance and I'll rock you good. Nobody comes in my neighborhood. I didn't come here looking for trouble. I just came to do the Super Bowl shuffle. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, long pass. I used to have a Super Bowl shuffle poster in my room. My dad's family is from Chicago, and so I was raised on the Bulls and the Bears and all that. And I remember like my friend was a fan of the Dallas Cowboys, and I was like, "Yeah, we like the Bears," and he was like, "Well, I hope you never enjoy going to a Super Bowl." So in 1985. It was so exciting. The Bears went to the Super Bowl, and then all of a sudden everybody for like a year or 2 years was Bears fans, and you were like, what are you doing? I was a Bears fan. And why are all these other people Bears fans? And 2 years later, they were all gone. Nobody was a Bears fan again. All right, who's our receiver going to be? It's going to be this guy. This guy right here. No, go back. All right. Long pass. That guy right there. What down is it? We don't know. What line or what yard are we on? We don't know. We don't know any information. They have taken any information one might need to actually play football and removed it from the screen. What happened on the play? We don't know. 8 yards loss. Third down. Well, that we know. Long pass. Opposite Brown. Set receiver, not that guy. That guy over in the end. That's my trick right there. Oh, I am actually controlling the pass. That should be a big incomplete right there. 8 yards loss. All right, this is my specialty right here. Special play. Where's my fake punt? Come on now. I need a fake punt. Long pass. Shotgun. We're going to throw it to that guy. Oh, boy. Pats have the ball. Oh, there's zero chance of me doing this. Come on. Oh my gosh. Well, it's no McMahon. Yeah, this is terrible. Come on, get the ball. Get. Uh-oh. I didn't see what happened. What happened there? What happened? I didn't see the play. How's that possible? All right. Well, I think we did some fun. We had some fun. We played some games. We played a couple arcade games, and we played a lot of Commodore stuff. We've got You Don't Know Flack will probably come out tonight. The topic of this episode of You Don't Know Flack is I still don't love where that camera's pointed. That's a little better. This episode of You Don't Know Flack is about photography. So we're going to talk about some of the old cameras that I owned as a kid and some of the cameras that I bought over the years and some different photography related stories. So that should be an interesting episode. And then right around the corner, we've got the next episode of Like a DOS. And on that podcast, I will be reviewing Thexter for the IBM PC. So if you remember Thexter, that was quite the game. I've got a lot of memories with that one and some fun stories to go with that. So we'll have You Don't Know Flack probably tonight, maybe early tomorrow morning. And then Like a DOS by this weekend. And then next week it is time for another episode of Cactus Flax. Let's look at Cactus Flax and figure out what the next episode is going to be. You know what? I don't know. I'll look it up. I'll post it on the on Patreon. So if you love the shows, go to patreon.com/Rob O'Hara. I know a bunch of you guys that are in the chat tonight are Patreon supporters, and I love you guys. Thank you so much. I think I just announced what I'm doing with next month's Patreon money. When I get paid next month, we're getting that new DB9 adapter. So for some better Commodore 64 playing. And what else have we got? Maybe next week when we stream, maybe we'll do some Mister. Maybe we'll go back to the Mister, do some Mister stuff. Or I'm really wanting to get into use that, try some more GameCube games on the old modded Wii. So maybe we'll either do that, we'll do something on the Mister, we'll do something on the GameCube. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Maybe we'll play Thexter after I review Thexter this week. I don't know. You can find all the podcasts over at podcast.robohara.com. If you want to see what the current schedule is, what shows are about to come up, you can always get that stuff there. And I think that's it. So thanks, everybody, for jumping on the stream. Saturday night, I think my wife might be doing something Saturday night, so I might be having one of my music DJ streams. If I do that Saturday night, it'll be... I said the next time I do one, I'm going to do arcade video game soundtracks. So maybe we'll do that Saturday night. So anyway, thanks. Always good to see you guys, and I will you will see me and hear from me soon. Thanks, y'all. Bye.